I haven't got enough to actually do all the alphabet, so today, because it's Sunday, I'll fucking do it all. Fuck. Yeah, try to, anyway. Alphabet for Asperger's syndrome. I implode my lymph node while I'm thinking in the shadows alone. Took my X and my Y chromosome into the closest mobile home. Fuck your postcode, I'll give you the antidote made out of genomes. Albino in control, leave some comp with the Stockholm syndrome. I'll cramming them into the catacombs like bees and honeycombs. B for biome, but I'm completely out of this realm. With George Wilfred Friedrich Hegel doing Kegels at the helm, waiting for the waves to overwhelm. C for costume, consumers will consume where others on the plate, be it the exhumed tombs of the devil's womb with impending dooms. We can only reduce the rate our tissues infuse to a molecular fondue. Raise the salute with the extra red balloon. We're in hot pursuit, away from the excuse that the brain concludes while we're in the bedroom subdued like a true recluse. Give me the solitude so I can think about what we actually D for dinosaur, dystopian universe. They wiped us and preserved our fossils preaching gospels, but they're still hostile but docile because they ain't got the bottle, so they waddle to the nearest brothel and cash your sins to enter the holy portal. E for enchanted, mystical powders, they made me a spastic. That be E for ecstasy, cause I'm ecstatic that you see the same epileptic seizures that life seems to bring to me. For C, bad trips with the smutty burning trees. Mine sail away the calmness of the sea while I oversee my own thoughts. It's not a PhD or a bachelor's degree that'll set your mind. F, that for free, free the freedom, release the beating and the bleeding like a flying eagle, heading east for the season. Treason against the evil, the heathens, they still a free man. I'll take the defended, the defeated, they still in the garden of Eden in pieces if that's what's needed. Fuck freedom, you can't have freedom if your ideas are fabricated. Deep-seeded, sown by evil, that's a deep-seeded and sown by evil. We need us, we're the people. 2020, we're sniffing like beagles and the Vigals. We're sniffing like beagles and the weasels, vaccinated against them like measles. Painting the fucking death certificate on my art easel. G for G, obviously you're a G. I'm a G with schizo tendencies, dependencies on home remedies. Lowering my own expectancies while committing felonies. I got a speciality in making enemies cause I'm a G, obviously. HB for habitat, I'll grill the director, call it the wombats. Adapt it or end up an artifact, maybe an outcast or handicapped. Paragraphs of how you a maniac for going zodiac like the abstract. Leaving clues of the angle of attack, leaving entire streets suffering panic attacks. I'm up all night, they call that insomniac. Fuck the positives, give me the negatives and the feedback. Fuck all the verses like a nymphomaniac. I was dark and high like an ibex, judged by gender and sex. To some you were object, insured with the layer of latex. To others you were subject, as a future project, that's what the effects get complex. Emotion brought by text, I'm vexed, I'll just text you that you're next. J for joke, okay, that be for king. So word be the queen, chowing on some dreams like a gourmet cuisine. Imported chocolate and caffeine while a peasants be cooking up 1 shilling sardines. Take a time machine so I can predict and intervene and change the unseen. I'll either dose them in gasoline and drop the match with the kerosene, or put them in the guillotine and drop that shit like I was throwing pennies in a slot machine. LB for lantern, because it seems we've stuck to historical themes. Lanterns lighting the answers, the bright lights in the centre of patterns. Without lights, would there be any taverns filled with laughter? Or would the world be ruled by slander? Do gracious manners actually matter when you're in a cavern full of hungry panthers? Does anyone really have the answers? Raise the torch and release the dead necromancer to defend your master. Get a cruci diddly fix like you were Ned Flanders.